Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we're talking about what continue is in Python programming language. Continue is a built-in Python keywords. And what does a continue does? What continue does is just to skip. Once a Python is running a code and it sees continue, it's going to neglect any other script that comes after the continue. And continue is written inside the loop, which can be the for loop and the while loop. The continue tend to skip the rest of the code inside the loop for the current iteration and move on to the next iteration. So how do I write continue? Just continue, like how you write your continue. The name alone is more than enough to make it easier for us to understand. You can see I can be used only within a loop. So the name alone should be easier for us to understand. Let's say in a situation you are doing something and then you had the result, and then what do you want to do? I still want to continue. Let me just make sure that your continue is being written inside the loop. And what type of loop can you write continue inside, which is the for and the while loop. Let's make an example using the for loop. Let's say for x in range return, let's say I want to print s. Remember that this is going to print out from 0 to 9. As you can see here, I got 0 to 9. So what happens if I put another print here? What is going to happen is going to every number is going to be printed out double. As you can see here, let's go. You can see 0 0 1 1 2 2 3 3. What happened here? This guy got printed, this guy got printed. And then how does continue work? Let's say I put continue here. What is going to happen? This guy will run. Continue is the next in line to run. And once continue, when Python sees continue, any other thing that is beneath here is not going to be executed, it's going to be neglected. Let's run and see. You can see it was exactly the same thing I had earlier, the two print statement, printing out the same output as you can see here, 0 0 1 1. So what we should here see what we got like before, even though there are two, it was exactly the same thing I had earlier, the two print statement, printing out the same output as you can see here, 0 0 1 1. So what we should right now, we should be expecting to get the same output, but let's see what we got. As you can see here, we didn't get the same output like before, even though there are two print statements here that's supposed to print out the same thing. This continue that's under here, once it gets run, any other thing under it does not get run. Okay, let me give another example. Let's say b is equals to, okay, let's say name equals to Peter. For example, I can say if, okay, no, let me say age is equals to 67. If, okay, let me say at least 6. If x equals to age, what did I do here? We know that x is going to be this loop that is running. The particular point that is going to be, the first one is going to be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So what is happening here is, if when x is 6, is that 6, will it be equals to age, which you know that issue? I can say print, so I can say age printed out. Let's see what's going to happen. You can see s was 6 here, so age got printed out. But what happened when I put continue here? Let's say this continue was put here. Let's see. what happened to the age printed out? Where did it go to? Now see, this is our result. The initial one, it was there, which is it right here. But what happened to it? Even though this condition was still here and this condition was met, what happened? Why did it get printed out? The reason is simple, because of this continue. So what happened when the for loop print out x? So it means continue. Meaning when you say continue, it will go back at the beginning again. To continue, you don't neglect any other thing beneath the continue. And remember that continue must be in a loop, and the loop comprises of the for loop and the while loop. So I think this clears the misunderstanding on what continues are. And here a recap of what you said. Continue. Continue is just a Python built keywords that tend to skip or neglect other code inside the loop for the current iteration and move on to the next iteration. You just tend to, once you write a continue, just know that anything beneath it is not going to be executed. So with this, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and like. If you know a colleague who might be interested in this video, don't hesitate to share it with that of your colleague. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.